strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go in Santa Clara. Isaac Garindo to return. Showing a little burst so far. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
What a return to get this game started. What a beginning. But where is the coverage team? And now you got to wonder, how's this going to change the way you script this opening drive?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
Play action now, Purdy. Looking right, and he finds it. Still fighting forward. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability, but boy.
Yeah. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert throwing right away. Buys time, rolling right. Down the field, Evans has it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? I'm not going to call this a... Must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He's got Evans once again. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Herbert back to throw. Forced out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And then he's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers find an answer with their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Garindo to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 36.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Purdy. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's taken down at the 30.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's got it to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 21.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 5-point first quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Niners 13, Chargers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Kappa. 5-9.
To throw, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. Still going inside the 35. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers find the end zone for 6. score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take the lead on that successful kick.
49ers 13.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Lindo to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Watch out!
On the ground to begin the drive from McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Purdy to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Cut by the open man. Keeps it moving. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 5-point first quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bates tacks it on the extra point. And the 49ers push their lead to 6.
Chargers 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
We'll go orange.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Herbert on first down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Go.
Herbert throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers tie it up late in the first. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the third time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Chargers 21, 49ers 20. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Window to return it. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Get set, get set. Back.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Outside. 18.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The Chargers have an early lead. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll get it up to the 44.
You know that completion doesn't move the chains? I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Outside. Up.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Get set, get set. Right around, up.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Get set. Up.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But in that defense that's flying around and making the play. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. The 27-yard look here. Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Herbert from the gun. Throw is there for Rondé Gaston. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On 3rd down, Herbert gets it downfield, on target to Gaston. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ram. Ready.
Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Taking a shot. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Yellow. Get set. Get set.
Purdy setting up that play action. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, and like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers push the lead to 2 scores now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, Ram.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He's going to try another deep one here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Set.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
2nd and 10 now. Herbert escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's go.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Johnson finds the football, complete. Baker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to just 2.
Chargers 48.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's gonna end. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
21. Kaplan.
Now Herbert to throw. Catch made left side by McConkey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. That's going to be good for an LA first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
1st and 10, Herbert. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers jump in front now by 5. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Rindo to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Purdy on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Purdy throwing here. And drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Connecting on a slant. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow...
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted! So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. All right, now another opportunity to convert this two-point try.
Get set, get set. Out.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Fits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone now. Has room into the secondary. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That play wide open.
Herbert to throw once more. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a 3rd-quarter lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. 42. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gorindo to return it. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Outside. Up.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Has him on a quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Watch out!
From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking to throw. Kittle makes the catch. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Get set, up.
Purdy setting up that play action. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Home to try.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
Herbert from the gun.
First down, Chargers.
Throwing the out route complete. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Herbert once more. Drops this one off to Hinton. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Chargers, first down. First and goal, Chargers.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. And Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. All lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Get set, up.
A run with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Get set, up.
Purdy throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out. Stop.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete out to the right. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up the 3rd and 2.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B 3rd down.
Get set, up.
They toss right side to McCaffrey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
Outside.
Play action now with Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Get set.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
It's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He's back to throw. Brought in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 4th-quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Going after up and good from Bates. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
52. Chargers, 49.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Chargers trail by a field goal. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hampton now up the middle. Bounce outside. He has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring him 2nd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw it. He's got Hampton underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Hey, ram. Go.
Herbert, quick out line, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Throwing now. Into the hands of Ganson. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Here he is to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. And with 11 seconds remaining, they get it spiked. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Purdy. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Looking to throw it. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they win it! They win it! It's a touchdown! No time left! In position for one last shot at it, Brock, and they come through in a moment that required absolute perfection. They were indeed perfect, and it wins them this game.
Yeah, in my eyes, certainly on that offense and the celebration, but I'm also looking at that defense, Kate, because that play is going to run through their mind over and over and over again tonight.